Perfect, that'll do.
How about that?
Hey guys, welcome back to Bad Luck Garage. So I realized you guys were expecting a fuel system install on the Nova this weekend. Unfortunately, I kind of got screwed. Well, I did get screwed by an eBay seller. I'm not even going to talk about that. If you guys want to hear about that, let me know in the comments. I'll do a video on it because it's kind of a long drug out thing. So anyway, the good news is we've got other stuff to do. And as you can see, I got the Chinavette back here. The hood's up. It's on jack stands. We're doing a header install. The bad news is I do have some place to be. Uncle Ray is coming to help me, but we've got like a family get together in a few hours. So we're gonna have to make this a two-part video, guys. So this first part, we're gonna install the headers, and then, you know, I'll go ahead and do a part two, which I should finish tomorrow. You should see the video either tomorrow or Monday, and I'll be doing the X pipe and everything from there back tomorrow. The reason I'm doing it this way is because when I was going to to buy the headers for this Corvette, I was searching all over YouTube. I found a lot of videos where guys were like, install of these headers, install of, you know, this header, that header, and it was never an install, guys. It was like a 3-minute video that just basically showed, hey, we're putting these headers on, showed them taking 2 bolts out, and then the headers and X-pipe were magically on the vehicle, and I got absolutely nothing from it. So you guys know when I do an installation video, I like to show you guys all the steps, or as many as I can, so it helps people out who are doing the same install, or, you know, just looking for entertainment value. I don't know, guys. I just like watching people put stuff on cars. So I hope you not only enjoy this video, but I hope if you're doing a similar project yourself, I hope this video helps you out, gives you everything you're looking for. If it does, make sure you click the thumbs up button, share it with a friend, guys, and well, let's get started. All right, everybody, getting right to it. First thing I had to do, had to drive the car up on a couple pieces of 2x4 to give my jack enough clearance to slide under the front end. We've got it all up on jack stands now. I'm about to disconnect the battery and tear into it. Yeah, so Ray took one look at this engine bay and was like, well, shit. So, but yeah, we're about to make some room. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our filler cap off of here and pop the side covers off. That shows us our coil brackets and gives us fairly easy access to the headers here.
How does this pop off? Just pop?
Yep, just pull it straight back. All right, for the serpentine belt, you're just gonna take a 15mm socket, take some tension off your tensioner here, and just slide the belt off the bottom of the water pump. You'll see why we had to do that here in a minute. All right, we're gonna unplug the coil packs. You don't have to take each individual coil pack loose. You just have to unplug that central plug there. And we're going to unhook the spark plug wires from the coil packs. Then we're going to take the coil packs loose. Now, while I'm over here on this side, Ray is over there taking the alternator off. And that's why we had to take the belt off, guys, because the alternator does have to come off in order to give you clearance to take the old exhaust manifold out and put the new header in. Okay, guys, now the next thing I'm going to do, if you remember in the video where I did the intake, we had that tube that runs up front to the intake. That's for the air injection. Well, the headers that I'm about to put on does not have air injection, so we're going to get rid of all these air injection tubes on both sides, and that will also clear up some room to work. Just going to take it loose over here. And take it loose over here. You are also going to have to take your dipstick loose. Now, I want to put a special note here. I believe if you have a 2000 2000 model or below, like a 97 through 2000, you will have to get the dipstick from a 2001 and up to work with these headers. All right, guys, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit these manifold bolts with a little liquid wrench. Well, I'm going to try to, but apparently my liquid wrench is about out. There we go. So I'm going to hit these with a little liquid wrench, and then we're going to go underneath the car and unbolt the exhaust while we let this soak in. Okay, guys, so under the car, these are actually pretty easy to get to. You've got 1, 2, 3 manifold bolts here. You've got 3 on that side. Then you've got your exhaust hanger here, which we will not be reusing. So we're going to take these loose and move on. Just so you guys know, the easiest way to get these off is usually to just break them. Like I did it on purpose, right? You see the rear O2 sensors back here? We're not going to need those anymore. And if you follow the harness up along the body line here, you can go in there, and like over on this side, Ray has already unplugged the rear O2. So when we drop this exhaust, we're just going to leave the O2s in it. So all the bolts are loose from our flanges up here. A couple of them broke off. No big deal because we're not reusing them. So all we have left to do, we have to take these 2 mounting bolts loose. You have these 2 mounting bolts, and then we have these flanges back here where the axle back exhaust bolts up. Now we do need to try to kind of be careful with these because we are going to have to cut off a section of this pipe to use with the new exhaust. Before we go back up top, the last thing we want to do under here is take our O2 sensors out. So we got one right here, and we got one over here on this side. So we're going to pop those loose, and then we're going to go back up top and take the manifolds loose. Got everything loose down underneath the car there. Now we are coming up here to deal with these exhaust manifolds. We are going to very, very gently try to remove all these bolts. I say very gently because these things do have a habit of breaking off. So we're just going to cross our fingers and see what happens. Well, you see what I got on your truck heads over there? We don't use bolts. I got stainless studs on the exhaust.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to worry about taking them in and out.
Right. Still put plenty of hand screws on there.
Huh?
Still put plenty.
I did. Unscrew one of them, you'll see. All right, driver's side manifold is off. We brought it up to the top. Just had to kind of pull on the air conditioner line a little bit. But all right, that's off of there. Okay, I just had to show you guys this. There has literally been like 2 minutes between the last video clip and this video clip. If you slide this passenger side in from the bottom, I mean, 2 people helps because you've got your bundle of wires that goes to the starter back here. But if you got a person up top to just hold those wires back, and then Ray was under there with the header, I mean, it just boop, boop. I mean, it slid right into place, guys. I mean, this was, passenger side was cake, is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't hard to get in at all. Took about 30 seconds and it was in place.
Dad, I've got you perfect for down here.
Out freaking standing. Okay, everybody, so we've got this side completely bolted on now, dipstick tubes back in, whole 9 yards. Now you'll notice our oxygen injection line is still hanging here. Ray's gonna work on trying to get this side off. He's already got it all off over there.
That's all it's holding that over bolt.
Yeah, that bolt, I don't know how we're gonna get to that without pulling the intake or sliding it forward, but
I think we'll just cut that off right there.
Yeah, leave that little piece of line behind the engine for now. Because I want to say, guys, eventually, you know, I'm going to be doing a cam. I'm probably going to be putting some 243 heads on if I get a good deal on a set. So at that point, when the intake and everything's off, we'll worry about that piece of pipe that's back there. But for now, Ray's just going to work on getting this off of here, and I'm going to go to the other side and pull the intake the exhaust manifold off of there. All right, guys, the passenger side went in super easy. the driver's side is now, the exhaust manifold is out. I'm gonna try to slide the driver's side header in, and we'll just see how much grief it gives us. This one might have to go in from the bottom, right? I mean, the other side went in from the bottom real easy, so hopefully this one will too. There it is. That's it right there. Let go of it. Okay, just let it rest right like. Okay, well hold on just a second. I'm just going to put one of these old bolts in it because I don't have access to the new ones. I've heard all these horror stories on the forums about having to jack up one side of the engine to put headers in these. Yeah, guys, both sides just slid right in from the bottom. I mean, you saw how long that took. It literally took like a minute. Not even that long. Once we figured out it went in from the bottom, I just had to hold some wires out of the way here, and Ray shoved it right in here. Guys, I know I talked a lot of shit about these headers, and even at one point said I wish I would have gotten the Manzo headers instead. But yeah, the fitment, as far as the headers themselves, the fitment is great, guys. And like, it doesn't get any easier to install a set of headers than what you've just seen. I mean, like I said, I've been on a lot of the Corvette forums and Facebook pages, and people were talking about having to jack up one side of the engine to get their headers in, things like that. And these are 1 7/8 headers too, guys. These are the large primaries. So the header part of the install seems to be going really well. The main part that I'm concerned with is the, you know, when we do the X-pipe and we have to cut the factory exhaust to, you know, to mate up to the Speed Engineering X-pipe. But Ray is down there putting the O2 sensor in. I'm actually going to, I'm putting anti-seize on all the new bolts. So I'm gonna put the gasket in, get these new bolts put in, and we'll move on. One other note I wanna make, guys, is I actually ordered O2 extension harnesses for the O2 sensors, because it says on the Speed Performance website, it says that you need extension harnesses. So I ordered some. They have not arrived yet, but we decided to go ahead and do this anyway. And Ray's already got the O2 sensor screwed in and plugged in, so you do not need extension harnesses with these headers. Driver's side is on. Ray actually wants to hear this thing fire up open header, so we're going to go ahead and bolt everything back together here on the engine, the alternator and everything, put the belt back on. Issue we have is we actually have some place to be in a couple hours. I don't know if we're going to have time to get the full install done today, so you guys might not see this video till Sunday night. But for now, we're going to go ahead and bolt everything up and I guess start it up open header for Ray. Engine bay is all back together. You can just barely see the Speed Engineering headers down there. See them a little better on this side, the driver's side header, but we got everything together. Oh, and for Mr. Lost his fucking mind over me using tape on this nipple on this eBay intake, there you go, guy. The air injection system's gone. We've got that plugged. I knew this was coming. You know, I'd already decided to get headers. That's why I did it. No need to cuss me out. 2 paragraphs, guys, in the comments. This guy took up 2 freaking paragraphs cussing me out over using electrical tape on that nipple. So anyway, before we bolt the X-pipe and all that on and deal with all that jazz, Ray is just dying to hear this thing run open header. So fuck it, let's do it. It's gonna be loud. rig, that'll do.
How about that?
That was insane. It sounds like a freaking drag car, guys. Wow, it almost makes me want to put cutouts on it, but not gonna drive it around like that. So no, Ray, I'm not driving it like that. So it's time for the X-pipe. All right, guys, so like I said earlier, we've actually got a big family event to go to here in a little while, so Ray had to leave. We did get the headers on, you can see they're on, and some of the footage that you guys didn't get to see that was you know, my GoPro lost is apparently in shipping they dropped the box, and there's a small ding in this collector and a big ding in this collector. You know, I'm gonna address that, just, you know, tap it with a hammer, bend it. All right, guys, Ray has left to go get ready. Like I said, we got a family event we've got to go to, so I'm gonna have to go in here, take a shower, and get cleaned up. But if this video helped you out, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, make sure you subscribe, because we're gonna be doing a lot of videos on this Corvette, a lot of videos on our LS Swap Nova project. Got some stuff coming for the Avalanche, for the Camaro. You guys get the picture. We got a lot of stuff going on. So I will see you guys in the next video, the part 2 of this, where we'll be installing the mid pipes, X pipe, and showing you how to cut your piece off the factory exhaust and all that. Hopefully getting all the mufflers lined up straighter than they were, hopefully, when I got the car, because they were kind of crooked. But guys, like I always tell you, get out in the garage, get something done, and I'll see you next time here on Bad Luck Garage.